Hello everyone, it's Smaz, back for day 3 of Band Camp Boyfriend. Yes, I'm still enjoying this game very much. I hope you are too. This Otome, which has kind of captured my heart actually. Really enjoying this, really enjoying the characters, really enjoying the music, really enjoying this drum roll, drum cadence. Very marching band, very drum corps even. Yeah. Let's play. It's Wednesday. I'm speaking with my mother. Okay, Mum, you get 2 more questions and then I have to go. Fine. So have you made any new friends? Well, I guess so. Now that I'm a drum major, I've had to interact with a lot more people, so it's kind of impossible not to make more friends. Yeah, I figured that's why we've gone for a drum major pro tag. And I totally agree with that decision. I think it's the best way to say that they meet quite a lot of people in the band. Sorry. Anyway, gotta go. Talk to you later. Love you, sweetie. Love you too. I grab a granola bar and ran out the door, as one does. We start the day with stretches, just as we do every morning. Very important, that. Very important. In a way, I kind of miss the sore calves that would come with this time of year, but at the same time, I'm glad I get to be a lazy drum major. I wouldn't call them lazy, you know. I imagine they've got a lot of aches and pains in their arms from doing the conducting all day. Well, I suppose it isn't all day, but certainly when they do it. As we're finishing up, I notice Mr. Wiley nearby. He's pacing back and forth, glancing over the crowd of students. Is someone missing? I scan the band. Yeah, there is definitely someone missing. Come to think of it, isn't there supposed to be someone helping with warm-ups? Buttheads! Mr. Wiley's getting angrier and angrier as the days go. He even has this little coffee cup going now. Buttheads are what we call people who don't show up to practice on time. People who are more likely curled up in bed, snoring the day away while we suffer in the sun without them. Look, in my opinion, as exhausting as band and band camp is, you're there for a reason, you know. You're there to learn the show further yourself, all come together. It's very much a team thing. I think everyone should be putting in the effort. If you're late, and without a valid reason for being late, mind, like being curled up in bed for an extra hour or so, you may as well not be a band. Buttheads! 2 of them! Go get them, will you, Smazette? Yes, sir, but who are the buttheads? Peter and Tom. Oh. Okay, Peter doesn't surprise me at all. Tom, I expected better of you. Those slackers! I expected better of upperclassmen. Yeah, as did I. Oh dear, I hope our get-together from last night wasn't the cause. Gosh, how late was I up? You know what, we were playing Super Smash Bros. I actually quite like that game. Pretty much every iteration. So, yeah, I sort of get it, but you still should be up on time. Be right back! I run to the lodge and straight to the boys' room. I knock loudly, praying they'll answer in normal clothes. Whew, don't we all? Good morning. Meh. I think he's still half asleep. I clap my hands in front of his face. Alright, time to wake up. Rise and shine. Up and at them. You're late for practice. Yep, you said it. Peter, put on... For goodness sakes, Peter, put on a shirt. I know your abs are impressive, but you know what? The sun's not down. It's up. Okay? Yeah, put some clothes on, Peter. See? Before he can think of a flirtatious response, I slam the door. I wait on the patio, tapping my foot impatiently while the 2 boys inside yell at one another. Tom, this is all your fault. I told you to plug the alarm back in when we're done playing games. Oh wow, they only had like 1 socket? No, and that's not an excuse. They could have used their phones. Well, actually, I don't know when this takes... No, this is the 2020 year, so yeah, they definitely should have phones with alarms on at the very least. Come on, guys, get it together. I did, I swear, it's not my fault. After a minute of banging around, the door flies open and there stand Tom and Peter, each fully clothed. Thank goodness. Sorry for making you wait, Smazette. I'm not the one who's upset. Mr. Wiley? Yep.
Whatever.
Alarm didn't go off. He can't blame us for something we have no control over, but you do. If you say so. Let's get going. You're in for it. Oh gosh, he's got the megaphone in hand as well. I can imagine him going straight up to them as well. Straight up in their faces with the megaphone. Where were you? Don't you care about this organisation? Or is sleep more important to you? No, sir. Marching band is the only thing that matters. There was a mistake for the alarm clock. It wasn't our fault. Excuses. I don't care why it happened or whose fault it was. Just don't let it happen again. I move away quickly to find something else to do. The awkward backward shuffle. Yep. Wait. Oh, hi, Marion. Nice to see you. And your glasses. Get out of the pit. Yeah, actually, they will do that if you try to walk through. Never walk through the pit. You're not... Oh, I used to be in the pit. Okay. You're not in the pit anymore, so you are no longer entitled to the pit's food. Hands off. Oh, Marion. Please. I would share my food with you any day.
My bad.
Sorry, Mom. Oh, man. I like Doug. I like Doug and that little puffy-cheeked face he has there. Also, his shirt... I've been trying to... It's just Pit happens, doesn't it? Pit happens. That's quite a good... that's quite funny. That's good. And you're not allowed to call me that anymore. I am the Pit's mother, not yours. Looks like Marion's on the warpath. She cruelly slaps a half-eaten glazed donut out of Doug's hand. It lands on the ground. Ah, poor donut. She rounds on me and catches me in her stony glare. Yeah, but they're such pretty eyes.
What do you want?
What are you looking at? Your face. I mean, it's not wrong. It is rather pretty after all. Slowly crush the donut while staring into Doug's eyes. How cruel. Just warning Doug to watch out for Mr. Wiley. I mean, let's... Yeah, okay. Just wanted to warn Doug Mr. Wiley's wrath is on the loose. You better get back on the field.
Thanks a lot.
He trots off to his position on the field. Oh God, Mr. Wiley. Marion, what is the pit doing all the way out here? You need to set up further away so our metronomes don't conflict with each other, remember? Go back beyond the porta potties. My gosh, what a terrible... I mean, I look at the picture here and I see the porta potties, as it were, on the right side there. I just feel like they're so sectioned off from everyone else going over there. Well, I suppose at least there are facilities nearby. Thought you wouldn't notice.
What? Jerk.
Ooh. I still like Marion. I think she's a little angry. I do like Marion. Also popped up. The Marching Basics session flies by with no interruptions. Everyone knows Mr. Wiley's angry and no one wants to be the next victim of his fury. He is determined to finish learning the last few drill sets for Mars, so there will be plenty of time for cleaning. As in cleaning the drill sets, because you sort of learn it first, and then you refine and own it to a more tight piece. It just looks better. After a quick water break, we get straight to it. Oh man. I hear this tune, I think of Pop-Tart. Pop-Tart! Oh, Clark, don't be hard on Pop-Tart. Eh? Oh boy, here we go. Clark seems to get into it with a new person each day.
Pathetic.
For the last time you step off with your left foot. You should have learned that on the first day of band back in May. Oh, okay, so they had a little bit of rehearsal before. I know. You know, then why don't you get it right? And while you're at it, keep your feet in time. Look. Just because you know something doesn't mean you always get it right. You will still have what they call a brain fart. You still have something that will happen that you kind of automatically do, and it may not be the right thing. Even though you do know it's right, you kind of almost on autopilot and you do it wrong. It happens. It just happens. And everyone gets that. Everyone gets brain farts, as we call them. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I mean, sure, let's save. Why not? I did not mean to do that. Let's return. Oh, by the way, I've been meaning to say, seeing that screen and everything, really like the UI. I think the UI is really. I think the UI is really quite tight. I really like the musical motifs going on there. I like that we've got just a lot of sort of musical things going on here. Yeah, it's just really nice. It's like really pleasant on the eyes. Gushing over. I'm trying. Try harder. A chain is only as strong as its weakest link. See, I said this previously. It's true, and it's often used in band. Yeah, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link, as is a band. The band will suffer for your incompetence. And then you end it with that sentence. Come on, Clark. No, I think Clark means to do the right thing. He's just not the most sociable of people. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? What? Speak up. Mr. Wiley would surely...
Shut up!
Yes, you pushed poor Pop-Tart, Clark. Come on. Shoot, this is getting ugly. Time to step in. Oh, man. Come on. If you give me this option, of course I'm going to rush to Pop-Tart's aid. I do not think Clark is necessarily right, but at the same time, I don't want to keep giving a backhand to Clark. It's just... I think he means to do the right thing. It's just he never expresses it in the right way. So Pop-Tart, it's enough. That's enough. Leave him alone, Clark. Why should I? He needs to... It's his first year. He's learning. And besides, everyone makes mistakes. He's already made a great deal of progress since the beginning of the season, and that's what matters. And that's true, by the way. I think it's quite easy for us to always focus on the negatives and the bad things and the things that go wrong whenever we do work and in any situation in life. Whereas I think it's very rare we're sort of praised for the actual positive sides of things like that. Pop-Tart probably has made a lot of good progress, regardless of who he is. And if we just always single out the mistakes and always bring up the bad things, then we're always going to think we're in the wrong. I think we're always going to think that we're doing badly. I think life should be a balance. I have. But don't argue. Go grab some water and cool your head. Grumbling, Clark steps away. But he doesn't do as I ask. He merely moves a yard line away and glares in my direction. That's, okay. Pop-Tart, you can't do that. Do what? Oh, don't give me those innocent puppy dog eyes. I saw everything. Oh. You can't talk to a fellow band member like that. We're all on the same team. True. Tell that to the upperclassmen. I know, you have to put up with a lot of it, and it won't be easy, but trust me, Pop-Tart, this will all be worth it. Just wait until your first competition. You really think I've improved since the beginning of the season? Of course. I wouldn't say something I didn't mean. That's true. You're always so upfront. Oh no, Mr. Wiley. Hey, everyone in the field needs to be quiet. We're trying to get something accomplished here. Everyone instantly shuts up. Thank you, Mr. Wiley. Maybe I'll just let him take care of yelling at people from now on. And he has a lot of yelling to do. It's amazing he still has a voice by the end of rehearsal, because he has a megaphone. That's what it comes down to. Not a good rehearsal, folks, but I'm sure you already knew that. Get some grub, and I'll see you at music block this afternoon.
Oh,
Smazette, wake up. Wake up. Yeah, I'm asleep. I'm dreaming of you. Oh, Smazette, wait up. Hey, Pop-Tart, what's going on?
thank you.
I wanted to say thanks earlier. You don't have to thank me. Clark was out of line and I was only doing my job. Well, it really meant a lot to me. I know we're only on the third day, but marching band has been really tough on me, trying to learn everything and get it right the first time so nobody yells at me. No one gets it right the first time, Pop-Tart. You don't have to be perfect. Hey, now that we're on a break, would you like to... Hey, yeah! What the... Out of nowhere, Bandit claws her way up Pop-Tart's back and balances precariously on his shoulders. She buries her snout into his hair, sniffing while he stands frozen, at a complete loss for what to do. This has got to be the cutest scene ever. Hey, Bandit! Get off of him! Oh man. Bandit doesn't move, gripping Pop-Tart's hair in her slender paws. She gives her owner a look that seems to say, what are you going to do about it? Man, Bandit's a sassy basket. Help? Mr. Wiley wrenches Bandit off Pop-Tart, though she fights to stay on him and takes a few hairs with her. When they part ways, Pop-Tart cringes in pain. How dare you hurt my sugary sweet Pop-Tart? But you are a cute raccoon, so, you know, I forgive you. I forgive you. Yes! Oh, man. I love it. I love it so much. Sorry about that, kid. You okay, Pop-Tart? I'm fine. Wow, she must really like me. What I would give to have a Pop-Tart with a Bandit in my life. Oh, with Marion by my side as well. Nah, she likes your hair. My hair? Toasted marshmallows are her favourite food, and your hair looks kinda marshmallowy. Yeah, I mean, I said I wanted to cover him in marshmallow to protect him, and now he's clearly made his hair the marshmallow. Maybe the band should start calling you Marshmallow. He goes on his way with an annoyed Bandit tucked under his arm. Who are you? Alex, huh? Saxophonist. Haha, was that you screaming like a girl just now, Pop-Tart? Or was that Smazette? I probably have Lyme disease now. I sure hope I don't get it. Give it to my roommates. Lyme disease, of all things, my word. Wait, what? Let's hope not. I'm heading to lunch. See you guys later.
Bye.
Oh, okay. Fun new character as well, Alex. Lunchtime. I'm a little late to get started. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. English. What is English? What is English? We'll just go French now. Bon appetit. Lunchtime. I'm a little late getting to the cafeteria. Looks like everyone's already seated and chowing down. Who should I eat with today? Now, I've given Pop-Tart a lot of love, so I feel like giving Pop-Tart more love, but I do want to hang out with some of the other people as well. So, Tom's okay, he's just not all there, and I'd rather not have anything to do with Peter. Look, Peter may be a trumpet player, and I'm a trumpet player, but I'm not a first voice trumpet player, and he is, and his arrogance shows, and that's just not attractive to me. Samuel, we haven't done much with Samuel. We looked at Lake with him for a bit. We've done some stuff with Garth, he's great, and we've done some stuff with I wanna hang around with Samuel and see what's going on with him today. Samuel is sitting by himself outside. Maybe he could use a little bit of company. Hi Samuel, mind if I join you?
Hey.
Not at all. I sit down across from him with a tray of soggy spaghetti. Ugh. I was just wondering what is wrong with the band today. Is it me or do tensions seem to be at an all-time high? Yeah, they feel like they've been getting more and more tense. Like, first day was pretty great overall, but second day, Mr. Wiley was a grumpy chops. Grumpy doodah. And today he's grumpier still. I couldn't help notice that there seems to be a staffing problem as well. There's, like, barely anyone helping out. Day 2 was pretty bad, and day 3 seems to be even less. So, I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but yeah, not helping things. I know what you mean. Luckily, the saxophone section is pretty chill. That's true. Meanwhile, the clarinets and mellophones are super uptight. And it seems like the trumpets and drum lines are ready to go for each other's throats. Well, that's not too unusual. Place your bets. $5 that the drummers take them down. Yeah, they probably will. Those guys are generally quite a hardy bunch. I'm not going to lie. When I think about it, percussion in general, drummers, they've got to be the most masculine section of a band. At least in the bands that I've marched with over the years, they're definitely like that. Even the females in the drum section are generally like they feel like they could not beat you up, but they certainly feel like they can win you an arm wrestling competition or pin you down or pretty much any competition. They're pretty hardy folk. Really, but the trumpets have Peter and he's pretty conniving. Yeah, I
Doesn't
suppose.
matter.
The drummers would barrel right over them with their huge bass drums. Have you seen Doug? He's a menace. So long as the instruments don't get damaged, or Mr. Wiley would hang their heads above his fireplace. Oh, there's a thought. Then we won't have any trumpets or drums, and they are kind of important. Yeah, we actually need more trumpets in our band right now. In fact, I find this odd because I look at our current band and it's every section it seems to be pretty big for a UK band this coming year. Even the subsections of the brass line, but the trumpet section is like tiny. You know, on the best day, there's only 4 of us that I don't. Anyway, maybe that's something I shouldn't be saying right here. Just kind of. He smiles, but he looks tired somehow. Really? I mean, he's hiding his eyes. Like the cool cat he is. Change the subject, crack a joke. Let's crack a joke. Let's see what happens. Then again, who needs trumpets and bass drums, right? Oh, I'm not sure that was the right joke to go with. They're kind of... Oh, man. When I wanted to crack a joke, I didn't mean at someone else's expense. I feel bad now. They're kind of the most obnoxious people in the band. We should destroy their instruments and frame them for it. No. Me. No, me. That's in poor taste. I'm joking, of
I thought
course.
jokes were supposed to be funny.
Ouch, did it just get colder out here? We eat the rest of our lunch in awkward silence that I am not brave enough to break. Oof. Samuel is difficult to read. He's like an enigma wrapped in another enigma. Ah yes, we need the enigma machine to decode him. I want to get to know him more, but am I really going about it the right way? No. Clearly not. I wasted that lunch. I ruined it. Today we're tackling the music of the ballad. Venus! Ah, the ballad. Always good. Everyone has split off into sectionals to work on memorization. Mr. Wiley didn't give me any assignments, so I guess I'll just walk around and see how everyone is doing. I'll go visit, but I want to see the melophones. I want to see if they're truly mellow or if they've become angry phones. Learning their music. I love that joke. Anyway, what happens if I do someone else? Oh, then it brings up the options. Oh, you know what? Let's see the tubers. We don't tend to. Yeah, Susie. This is like the only time I maybe get to see Susie and mystery person on the right who has, hidden their face behind their bell. The tubers and baritones. Oh, they do stuff together. Interesting. Okay, low brass. The tubers and baritones have sectionals together since they are the only 2 baritones. That's wild to me. I think every band I've been in, the baritones are like always the biggest brass section. I don't know why that is, but they always seem to be really popular. Okay. I mean, euphoniums. Which one was it again? Oof. Don't make the mistake. Don't. They will destroy you for it. Keep it up, guys. You're doing a great job. I wave to Susie as I walk by. If this is the only way I get to hang out with Susie, so be it. She waves back, but stays focused on her work. Yeah, good focus, Susie. Barry the baritone. That's right. The guy who I wondered if he changed his name via deed poll, because he loves baritones so much, or if it's just a wonderful coincidence. Barry the baritone is leading sectionals today. I mean, Barry the euphonium, minituber, whatever. I don't know anymore. Oh, it's Eugene. Oh yeah, Eugene. Oh, yeah, that guy. Not really my type. Well, my type is pretty much Marion. But I can, if there was a Marion mixed with a Pop-Tart, that'd be pretty good. But I can see why Susie is into him. She is a lucky lady. Can I see? I want to see Eugene's face. I tried to catch Eugene's eye and give him a friendly smile, but from his glazed expression, he looks to be very far away right now. Oh well. Oh, okay. Mr. Wiley rehearses the band the last 15 minutes while I follow along in my music and shadow him. Then it's time for dinner break. Yeah, so shadowing, it's just literally copying. That's all it is. Oh, sometimes you'll get a shadow drum major as well. I know clearly Cadence isn't that. In which you get like a second drum major that will try to mirror the main drum major at the front of the field, and they'll go to the back of the field at different points if you're doing a lot of backfield stuff, or sometimes to the side as well, or sometimes just really far out on the front line. We've had several over the years. Always interesting.
Bring it in.
Section leader meeting / pizza party in the band room. Oh yeah, pizza. I love me a bit of pizza. Right here, right now. Did you all forget? What? There's a meeting right now? Come to think of it, I guess this one was on the itinerary Mr. Wiley handed out on the bus at the beginning of the week. Yes. The band camp itinerary, where generally it kind of slips and doesn't really get adhered to super well. Put your instruments away and we'll get this thing rolling in 5. Man, I want a pizza party.
All right.
Hey! Do do boo. Boo do boo boo boo. Help yourselves some delicious pizza, kiddos. You earned it. Oh, okay. He's cheerier right now. He's cheerier. I do love pizza. Not as much as Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts are like my number one. The pizza is so greasy, I soak a napkin sopping it up. Ugh. Where did you order this pizza from? Amazing thing, pizza. It's just bread, tomato sauce, and cheese, yet people love it. Ask everyone their favourite food, and half the population says pizza.
Seriously?
This is just dining hall pizza put into an old box from Mama Jolie's. Oh, okay. Now, should I say it's the American pronunciation, or should I say it's the British? You know what? I'll do both. British. With oregano sprinkled on top. American. With oregano sprinkled on top. Ugh. Who sprinkles oregano on top of pizza? I hate seeing that. Oh, Aaron. Hey. No criticizing the food. Be thankful for what you have. Starving kids in China. What China specifically? Would love to have a slice of this pizza. You know what? I would love to have a slice of that pizza too. I don't care. Bad pizza's still pizza. True. How do you propose we get it to them? Forget the starving kids. Just shut your mouths and eat the pizza. How can we shut our mouths and eat the pizza at the same time?
Let's go.
Suddenly drill. Okay. Here's the drill for the ballad. There are some tricky spots I want to draw your attention to, so please turn to page 1 and try not to drip cheese on it. I'm just imagining how gooey this cheese must be, by the way. Have it all over your drill. There aren't many sets in the ballad, so the learning process will be considerably shorter. However, cleaning and perfecting the drill will be no easy feat. The ballad is often the weakest part of the show. Really? Really? In my experience, it's generally, I wouldn't say the strongest, but musically, it just earns the points. Bad marching technique is even more obvious at slower tempos, that much is true. And it takes time for most bands to achieve a mature sound that will knock the judges' socks off in the music department. And you know what? I mean, those two sentences are very much true. I really want to wow them with this one. If we can do this, we can do anything. We flip through the drill set by set. There's a long follow the leader line at one point with Peter at the front of it. Mr. Wiley points out the cross throws and tells us to remind our sections to take the most direct paths to our dots. Ooh. Do you know what? I don't think there's ever been a year again where I've marched where there hasn't been a follow the leader section. And it's always like trickier than you think it is. Just because there are so many people that don't directly follow the leader, I think they try to go to their end dot sometimes a bit too quickly. But yeah. So it just kind of turns into sort of misshapen thing. The amount of times where you're sort of cleaning the follow my leader sections is I can't think of a single year where we haven't had to do that, no matter what band I've been in. That will make cleaning the drill go smoother, but it will still be a long while before the ballad is competition ready. Heh. What's he laughing about? Alright. What a fake cough. You're not fooling anyone. Maybe he just thought of something funny that happened yesterday. I do that sometimes. Yeah, I do that. Like I was thinking of the Posh line. I love that line so much. Yeah, I want to know what's so funny. It better not be something I did. Whatever, I'll just ignore it and focus on the drill. I bet it was totally something I did. Did I embarrass myself horribly today and not realise it? What could I have done wrong? Is there a problem, Peter? No, sir. A piece of oregano went down my windpipe. Oh, okay. Try not to choke and die. Oh, wow. Ooh, harsh. Peter covers his mouth, stifling his stickers. What's going on? Eventually, I am able to shove Peter's laugh attack from my mind and focus on what Mr. Wiley is saying. I can't wait to start the ballad tomorrow. When the meeting is over, I go back to my room to relax. It's time to... Yeah, you could check social media. I dang well hate social media. Probably. I think it's only because I do it as part of my job, though. And I just see it as a work thing now, which is meh. But, you know, in the modern world. Call my mum. Nah, we called her earlier. Practice conducting. Screw it, let's check social media. I am going to check social media. That's the best way to kill time. I think I'll do some detective work while I'm online, aka stalk my bandmates. Okay, this got juicy. Wow, Tom has done a lot of Let's Plays and quizzes. His feed is full of them, along with photos of cool-looking video game merch that he commented "want" on. Yes, that's the thing. Peter's page is filled with tons of pictures of him not so discreetly flexing and mussing his hair. Wow. Felicity took all of the recent ones, of course. Do you know, there's actually not that many pictures of me on social media. Modern, recent pictures. Is because I find that generally if you're not doing a selfie, other people are taking the picture of you, and when you're not hanging around with other people that much, outside of, you know, work colleagues, it's kind of like, who takes the picture? Yeah. Anyway, Felicity took all of the recent ones, of course. His relationship status reads, "It's complicated." What's that supposed to mean? They've had a fight? I don't know. "It's complicated" is such a loaded gun of a status, I think. "I can't find anything on Pop-Tart. He must have no online presence." Oh wait, duh. Maybe he does. He's listed under his real name. What is his real name anyways? Wow, the minutes fly by while you're wasting time on the internet. There are only 25 minutes left until practice. I better get ready and make sure I have everything I'll need for tonight. 6 p.m. approaches and the band arrives back to the field in small droves. I'll lead another quick stretching session and then it's time to go.
Everyone get set.
Welcome back, band. Chug some water and get straight to basics block formation. It's going to be a tough one tonight. Smells it? Yes? What's wrong, Pop-Tart?
Uh-oh.
I forgot my drill book in my room. Do you think you can run and get it? Why can't you? I mean, I love you, Pop-Tart, but seriously, I don't... You run and get it right now. I don't know if they'll be there. I don't know if there will be a chance before we learn the rest of the drill. I don't know if I'll... Please, just try. Here's the key. I'm in the big supplementary room at the end of the boys' wing. Oh, I know where you are. I knocked on your door the other night. Don't read into that too much. Pop-Tart, Spazette, get over here. Sorry.
Let's go.
Here we go, bandits. To start off, we're going to have an extended basic session since our technique is slipping. We desperately need to brush up on the slow marching technique and reinforce everything we learned back in minicamp. Now, I was wondering if we were going to do this, because when I think of like anything drill related and marching, I always think of drill basics, which is when you go generally just practice your marching technique. And yeah, block drills, block formations and doing things in a block, or line by line even, is such a big thing. I kind of think of that with like doing roll steps and all in time, or doing like little half counts of things, or like trying to use your peripheral vision to always line up with people, and just generally standing tall, you know, heads up, chests out, shoulders back, that sort of thing. I always think of that stuff. Drill basics, we call it. I always think of elimination drill. I wonder if they've got elimination drill on the elimination block, in this. Where you all get shouted sort of commands, and you have to do it then and there, and you have to do it all as one, and whoever sort of does it wrong or slightly out of time gets eliminated, and the tempo gets faster, and I kind of like all that, but yeah. Anyway, off on a tangent. I want to see that. And FYI, this is a silent block. No one is allowed to talk with other than me, myself, Smazet, and I. That goes for you too, section leader. Shut up, Clark. That's generally true, by the way. Clark, who has had his hand halfway up, slowly puts it back down. Poor Clark. He may have had a legitimate question, and he put his hand up. He didn't even shout out or anything. Oh, come on, Mr. Wiley. Cut him a break. Smazet? Yes, sir? I want you paying extra attention to my commands. Pretty soon I'll be handing the reins over to you. Yes, sir. What? We never discussed this. Well, I guess we did a while ago. Still, he could have given me a warning yesterday. I suppose. What does he mean soon? Next week? Tomorrow? Tonight? Ah, now my heart is racing.
1, 2, ready, and...
Yeah, that phrase is such a big thing as well. 1, 2, ready, and play. Forward, march, squeeze those glutes. Yeah, I kind of love all this, because it's just so relatable to me. Very much a big thing, yeah. Squeeze them hard. What should I do? Squeeze the glutes. That's what I should do. Stroll among the other students and assist them. Stand back and observe Mr. Wiley's commands. Slip away to retrieve Pop-Tart's drill book. Oh, such a big dilemma right now. Such a big dilemma. Pop-Tart, you need help. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get Pop-Tart's drill book for him. I slip away while Mr. Wiley is distracted by a wayward tuba player. But before I can get very far, I run into Doug on the sidelines. What is he doing over here? The drumline is supposed to march with us in the block too.
Hey!
Oh, hey, Smazet. Forgot my drumsticks. We never play during basics, remember? We just carry our instruments, so you don't actually need your sticks yet. Oh, right. Oh, man. I mean, he's learning as well, so I can't, be angry at him or anything. There is no way I'm going to run and get his drumsticks for him too. I already have a mission. Man, I really have to go to the bathroom. Then go. Just go, right now. You might as well go now that you're out here. I'm heading past the potties, so I'll walk with you. What a sight. What a sight. We walk towards the porta potties. The lodge isn't too far away. If I run, I can be back with Pop-Tart's drill book before anyone notices I'm gone. Dude, so this one time I was on vacation with my mama, and there was the rest stop with like 1 billion porta potties. Seriously, it was like a freaking porta potty palace. That's what we called it. Good for you. Oh, that's funny. Look, I need to get going, Doug. I'm on a timer here. Yeah, that was my favourite vacation we ever took. Not because of porta potty palace, but because I got to climb on rocks and stuff and feed wild animals. Doug just stands around and keeps talking to me. I think he's forgetting what we came here for. How can you forget? You'd be like, no, gotta go. Sorry, Doug. I've got to cut the conversation off this time. I'm on a timer. There was this prairie dog. My mom named him Peaky. Doug, Peaky the prairie dog. Because he kept peeking out of his hole. Doug!
Huh?
Yeah? That's enough. You need to stop going off on these wild tangents. We're a band camp and it's time to get stuff done. So go to the bathroom, get back on the field, and let me take care of my own business. I was a bit harsh. I probably would have just said, Doug, I need to get going. Get back in the block as soon as possible. That's probably what I would have done. Oh, I'm really sorry. See, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, Doug. I'm so sorry. Oh no, what have I done? I'm hurting everyone's feelings today. Just do as you're told. I need to go. I take off in the opposite direction for the lodge, Pop-Tart's key in hand. Yeah, see, I am on a mission though. I need to get there, get Pop-Tart stuff, and get back as soon as possible, because if Mr. Wiley notices that I'm gone, I'm in deep trouble. So, Pop-Tart's room is a mess. There are 4 bunk beds draped with clothes and food wrappers. It smells like mildew. Ugh. I find Pop-Tart's drill book on one of the top bunks. It's covered in colourful stickers, motivational quotes, and little jokes. Oh, very cute. Some people make mistakes, but not me. Oh, that's cute. See, it's exactly what I said. Man. I like this Pop-Tart theme as well. What's this one say? Good friends help you bury flowers. Great friends help you bury bodies. So true. Yeah. Oops, I better get going. Pop-Tart would be pleased to get this back. Yeah, as long as Mr. Wiley doesn't notice. I race back to the field. Smazette, where were you? You should have been here observing. Ah, busted. I'm annoyed. I'm a little annoyed. Doug, what the heck? I could have just ran there, ran back. But no. Doug happened. Bless his heart. Oh, everyone is looking at me. Sorry, sir, I was grabbing some water. Sorry, sir, I was grabbing Pop-Tart's drill book. Sorry, I'm going to have to lie. Sorry, sir, just grabbing some water. If I say I was grabbing his drill book, we'd both be in the trouble. From the lodge? Why not grab water from the sideline? Shoot, he saw me. I also had to use the bathroom. So why not use the porta-johns? They're right over there. He's not making this easy. No, he isn't. Everyone's listening. I have to do it. I have to play the trump card. Oh, shoot! We're going there? Okay. Whew. I can do this. No, I feel like this feels wrong. I can't say this in front of everyone, surely. I feel so exposed. Mr. Wiley, the porta potties don't have any feminine hygiene products. Okay, that's enough wasting time. Everyone get back to work. Yes, it worked. Okay, I was fairly discreet about it. No, not discreet. Subtle. I don't think I was discreet at all. Everyone was looking at me. As I walk towards the sidelines, I pass Pop-Tart and wave his drill book at him. He returns a grin, eyes shining with relief. Perfect. I feel like a hero. I've just done my good deed for the year. The sun inches down in the sky. Towards the end of basics, Mr. Wiley turns to me.
All right.
Smazette!
Before we wrap up this session, I want you to select one person you think is doing a stellar job to demonstrate for the rest of the band. It would be my honour. I'm so glad he asked me to do this. I feel important. Now, whom should I pick? Okay, so Tom for his spectacular shoulders. Samuel for his sharp direction changes. Peter, always a safe choice. Is it? I'm not sure it is. Well, maybe not the best choice. And someone else. Okay, let's see. What have we got for someone else? Pop-Tart, he deserves to be recognised. Now, I love Pop-Tart, but I've already sort of given him his dues earlier. So, Doug. just Doug. No, because he was late. Clark, because he is one tight ass. Bloody hell. We're going to go for Tom, for his spectacular shoulders. I suppose out of context that's quite funny, but no. You hold your shoulders up, back and up. Tom has been doing a fantastic job. His shoulders and upper body carriage are spectacular, no matter what his feet are doing. Yeah. That's good to hear. Tom, come up here. Tom steps forward, positively beaming. He demonstrates his marching for the rest of the band while Mr. Wiley looks on, impressed. Looks like he's no longer mad at him. He deserves this moment. At the end of a long night of repping, it's time for our final run-through of the entire opener. Let's do this. Am I going to guess here that Tom and Peter are going to remove their shirts? Unfortunately, it seems the band is not on my energy level tonight. If I had to compare our performance to food, I would say they are scrambled eggs and I am concentrated grape juice. I'm hungry. I like scrambled eggs. I still would eat this. No, what am I saying? I wouldn't eat these people. Also, grape juice. Another difference. We don't tend to have grape juice or grape flavoured things in general over here. It seems like there are still people scrambling to find their spots. Oh, nice choice of words. And on top of that, your technique is slipping. Yeah, that's like a common criticism, isn't it? As the rehearsal always goes on. It's like, oh, your technique and your posture are slipping, and they will. You get tired. We're only 3 days into band camp. This should not be happening. Everyone wilts at his words. I guess even they didn't realise how much they were slacking. Yeah. Smazette, tell us the section of the day so we can get out of here. Are we not doing shirts off? Or maybe we are. Oh, hello. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, how? No, no, no. I have to choose between them? I have to choose between them. No. Malaphones or Pit. Sorry, Doug. You were out and doing your thing. Also, I did notice this the previous day. I really like that the raccoon mask thing that I've got for the bandits. When in that sort of direction, it looks like a bee. I think it's very clever. Very clever. Pit. The Pit, because they practice really hard and they have to put up with that terrible smell. Right, Marion? No, I didn't mean you smell. I meant the porta potties. Okay. Well, at least the rest of the Pit seems happy. Oh, Marion, I just wanted to make you happy. Don't look at me like that with your pretty eyes.
Bam! Dead hut!
Okay, cool. We're doing this. Yeah, so we all stand to attention and look up and then fall out or whatever. The band doesn't sound as proud or determined tonight. How will we ever get through 2 weeks of this if we can't even handle 3 days? I drag my feet while packing up. Everyone else rushes off, eager to sleep or relax in their rooms. Marion, I'll carry your mallets for you.
Go away.
Go, okay. I can't help but sigh. Feeling guilty, I help the Pit carry a few music stands. I pass by Clark a couple of times, but no words pass between us. With that, the rather disappointing day comes to a quiet end. I hope tomorrow will be different. Thank you for joining me for day 3 of Band Camp Boyfriend, where I seemingly have upset the whole band. This has been developed by Lovebird Game Studios. I have put a link in the description to their Steam page, also their itch.io this time round as well, because I realised their game is also there, and I have put a link to their social media networks too, because they have more than just Twitter, as I should have realised sooner. I don't know, I've started following them on Twitter, so you make sure to follow them for all of the updates for this game, certainly for its full release in spring. And yeah, thank you for listening to my insane ramblings. I appreciate anyone who does listen to this, including you, Mello. And thank you for joining me on my birthday. I figured I would play a little earlier than intended and release it to you all to enjoy. I do plan to continue with this demo until it's over, and I hope you join me for the next day too. In the meantime, have a wonderful day, have a lovely evening, and I hope to see you again soon. Smaz out.